The Toymaker, Part 1. Once upon a time, there was a toymaker called Matthew. He loved making toys. He worked hard all day, tap, tap, tapping and stitch, stitch, stitching. He sold the toys he made to the people who came into his shop, so he could make money to keep himself and his daughter Mary. Mary was not strong enough to go outside and play with the other children. She stayed inside and watched them through the shop window. Sometimes she was lonely. Matthew wanted to make her happy, so he made her special toys. They were dolls. He made them carefully, so each doll looked like one of the children who played outside the shop window. Mary played with the dolls. She called them Max, Lily and Bertie, after the children outside. They made her happy. Because she was happy, she grew stronger. So at last, she was able to go outside and play. She played and she played and she played. The dolls sat in the shop window watching. Matthew watched too. He smiled when she laughed because he loved her. No one played with the dolls anymore. Matthew thought that Mary had forgotten them, but he put them safely on the shelf at the back of the shop. People saw the dolls and asked, "How much is this one?" But Matthew said, "They're not for sale, they belong to Mary." He would never sell the dolls, not a single one, for they were his memories and they kept him company. Part 2. Once upon another time, an old lady came to the shop with her granddaughter Jane. The toy shop was empty and deserted. "I want you to see it just once more before it sells," the old lady told Jane. "This was your great-grandpa's shop, where I lived when I was a little girl." "Was he the one who made my Noah's Ark?" Jane asked. "He made lots of toys," the old lady said. "Where are they?" Jane asked, looking around at the dusty shelves. "They're all gone now," said the old lady, and she sat still, gazing out through the window. Jane went looking for the toys, just in case, and she found some in a dusty cupboard at the back of the shop. They were dolls. She took them out to the old lady because she didn't want her granny to be sad, and she thought the dolls might make her smile again. "Max, Lily and Bertie," the old lady said. "They were my special toys. I played with them here when I was a little girl." "Can I play with them?" Jane asked. "I'm sure they would like that," the old lady said. And Jane put the dolls in the window of the shop where they could see the street outside. An old couple passed the shop window. The man stopped and looked at the dolls. "That's me, Lily," he said. "And that's me," said his wife. "And that's Bertie." They called to Bertie to come and see. "That's you, Bertie," the old man said. "They were us, the way we used to be." The old people wanted to buy the dolls, and they came into the shop to try and persuade the old lady to sell them. "They are not for sale," and she would not sell them, not a single one. "But they are us," Max said. "You've got to sell them to us, Mary." "I can't sell you them," the old lady said. "They belong to you already." And she gave her old friends the dolls that were themselves the way they used to be. The old people were pleased, but Jane wasn't. All the dolls were gone, and she had none left to play with. "I'll make you a doll," the old lady said, "just like the one your great-grandpa made for me." And she did. She tapped, tapped, tapped and stitched, stitched, stitched very carefully until the doll was made. She made it with love, for she had not forgotten. The end.